what's the optimal way for a hypnosis session to happen?
Okay.
I'm sort of losing my
Great
words here.
question.
But yeah, how is it meant to go?
Okay.
What's the optimal way? Yeah.
Well, the way I teach it, and I've been teaching it for about 30 years now, so it's not the right way or the wrong way. It's just the way I teach it. I consider it the most efficient after teaching many, many people. And I divide it into 5 parts.
Right.
So first we have, I'll go through them real quick, then I'll explain them. We have 5 parts: the induction, deepening, script, amnesia, and transtermination. So induction is where you're inducing hypnosis. I'm starting to use flowery language. I'm talking about if you're on the beach, what does it look like? I describe the colors, sight, sounds, smells, everything I can describe. You can smell the salty sea air. You can feel the sand on your feet. You can feel the breeze. You can feel the sun. You can hear the birds. You can see the clouds.
Yeah.
I'm involving all the senses, and I'm doing that for about 10 or 20 minutes. And then, that's the induction, first part. Then the deepening, where I'm intensifying that. So if I've had them imagine walking along a beach, now I'm going to deepen that, and I'm going to have them watch the sunset. So in the deepening, we have 3 things going on. We have downward motion, like the sun setting. We have downward counting, me counting 10 to 1, and we have downward relaxation. So all 3 are correlated. So as I count down, the sun goes down, and they relax. So all I have to do is count from 10 to 1 and describe the sun setting. That's the deepening. So far with the induction, about 10, 20 minutes. The deepening, probably about 5 minutes. Right. Then we have the script. So it's kind of like surgery. It's kind of like we've opened the patient, we've got them open, but we haven't really done anything for them yet.
Yeah.
So the script comes in and does the heart transplant or the bypass or what have you. Change the habits, stop them from smoking, change their confidence, make them more powerful. Get them more motivated, change out the old thoughts, put in the new thoughts. And then amnesia comes. Well, amnesia is, if you think about it, if you think about the mind, or the brain in particular, we're talking about memories. So I have given them these ideas, I've put them in their minds, they've taken them in through their ears, they've recorded them in their brain, but I don't want them to have conscious access to them. Remember we talked about reading the thing in when you're awake, you might say, I don't agree with that. So I don't want that critical factor to have access to some of that information.
Right.
So amnesia is an attempt to scramble the access to it. We're not removing it like in Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind starring Jim Carrey. They go in and zap the memories out. So we're not removing any memories. They're still there. We're disrupting the access to them. So you think about it like this: the memories of the hypnosis session are in a file cabinet.
Right.
I'm the boss at my desk. I'm sending a secretary to retrieve the files when I want to remember something. Retrieve the memory files, and he's going out to get those files. I want to scramble his access to them. I'm not trying to remove the files. I just want him to be able to access them.
Right.
Because that way, this person's going to be able to remember what you said when they come up, and they'll think, I don't know if I agree with that. So we're attempting to scramble the access. That's amnesia. So far, we've got the induction, deepening, script, and amnesia. Then comes transtermination, the 5th part. If they're in an office, you've got to bring them back up. They've got to go home, and you've got to see the next patient. So you count from 1 to 3 slowly and bring them out of hypnosis, give them time to come back awake, then they're on their way. If it's a night, I like to do a transtermination by saying, you'll go to sleep now, and you wake up in the morning. Because who wants to wake up after a hypnosis session like, I'm awake now, I wish I was asleep. So just keep sleeping, because you're already in the hypnotic state, which is the same as a sleep state, so just keep going.
I've found a lot of MP3s that are very, very short. You're saying like 10 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Like a 10 minutes hypnosis session.
Okay.
And they go deep, and they do all the stuff, and then, it's only 10 minutes long.
Okay.
But they'll probably only have about a few minutes of the actual script.
Interesting.
And the majority of it is just the deepening, and at the end it's just the wake up at the end, very quickly.
Well, I mean...
I don't know, is there different ways? I don't know...
I like to pack in as much as I can. Like in my platinum recordings are 60 minutes. A full half hour in the middle is just programming.
Right.
A full half hour of just do this, do that, change this, change that, whatever the topic is. And so, in a 10-minute thing, you reduce that real estate. You've only got like 2 minutes. So I want more time. I want to say more things. I've got a lot of rewiring to do. I've got a lot of surgical things I've got to do with that person. So I say maximize the time. Hey, if you're short on time and you want to do it during the day, then okay. Yeah, but if you're listening to it at night, you're not short on time at night, hopefully. Hopefully you got an hour, you're going to be sleeping. At a certain point, you'll check out. You'll still be in hypnosis, because hypnosis and sleep are the same, but you'll be able to maximize the benefits. So I don't really see the
shorter ones.
I don't, it doesn't make sense to me necessarily, unless they just want to listen to it during the day and they've only got 10 minutes, then it makes sense.